carried on the White House grounds. A spokesperson for the promotion confirmed to NBC News on Friday. Further details were not available, but President Donald Trump said he would like it as part of a celebration honoring America's 250th birthday on July 4th, 2026. We're going to have a UFC fight on the grounds of the White House, Trump said, in Des Moines, Iowa on Thursday. Oh, I guess he was in Iowa. We have a lot of land there. Oh, thank you, Donald.
The fight's going to be in Iowa?
No, he was in Iowa, and he announced the information.
Ah, okay. What was that?
My Siri went off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm completely confused at this point.
He's in Iowa. He's talking about doing a fight.
He's in Iowa. He's giving a speech, and somebody asked him. He goes, yes, we're doing a UFC fight.
Right.
What's up, QB?
Yeah, I didn't know why you said there was a lot of land there. That's where I got confused.
He says there's a lot of land at the White House where they can have the fight.
Oh, okay.
He expects the card to include
He got a big yard, you know?
Right, he's
Yeah.
got a big
It's
front
big
and
yard.
back.
Yeah.
They can have it in the Rose Garden.
I mean, this is pretty cool, actually.
It includes a fight in front of 20,000 to 25,000 people.
Wow.
Every one of our national parks, battlefields, and historic sites are going to have special events in honor of America's 250th birthday. And I even think we're going to have a UFC fight, Trump said. It's not clear how far along planning for the event is or how definite it is that it will actually happen. And the UFC spokesperson said more details would be released in due time. Former two-division champion Conor McGregor, who has not competed since 2021, said on his social media he's interested in returning to the White House event. I would be honored, he wrote. Count me in.
Okay. Do you think this is a good idea? Let's start there.
I have some more information, but that's okay.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
No.
No, let's hear the rest.
All right, Trump is close friends with UFC President Dana White, who has appeared at his campaign rallies immediately after winning the 2024 election. Trump brought White on stage to thank him for his efforts in helping him get reelected. So this is just a payoff.
Do you think this
Dana
is a good
White.
idea?
I don't know, and I don't think they should be at the White House.
You don't think it should be at the White House?
No.
Why not?
I think the White House needs to stay the White House. I mean,
Like what?
that's America, but I don't know. Just would it be different to you if it was a WWE? Would that?
Like blowjobs at the Oval Office type stuff?
No, that's inside. They don't do that on the outside
okay.
grounds. That's just in the inside.
So only insides. Only inside.
That's only inside stuff.
Only inside.
It's only inside stuff.
Shenanigans.
Right.
Would I care if it was a WWE thing?
Instead, well, you haven't said if you're for or against it anyway, so it's not a question to ask yet.
Yeah.
But no,
It's true.
I don't. I
haven't
think it's a little
answered yet.
tacky to have that at the White House.
You think it's tacky?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's one step away from having gladiators now.
Which would be even doper.
I mean, they could, right? They could announce, midway to next July that it's to the death. Now we've decided.
And no, well, if they get Conor McGregor, it's not going to be to the death.
Yeah.
Well,
you
no,
can't
maybe
kill
his
him.
isn't, but they might have just one. Let's test it and just have one fight to the
Ooh,
death.
like criminals that are
Some lesser known people.
like death row people, like people are on death row.
You know what they could do? Running Man's getting to be re-released.
Yeah.
They redid it. They could do a Running Man one, and then they can get them to help pay for
The
it.
Running Man now, the new movie looks a little different than the old one.
Same idea, though.
And this is how it would go. And here now, Tim Williams versus Cody Blair. And you're like, who the hell are these people? To the death. And then everybody cheers. Yes.
I think that'd be amazing. So, are you for or against, sir?
No, I'm definitely for.
You're
He
definitely
wants the
for.
gladiators. He's up for that. He
Yeah, I
wants to
think,
the death.
well, okay, let's think about this, right? One, there is an issue with this.
Okay.
Security,
Yeah.
right? That's definitely an
That's
issue.
the first thing I thought of, too.
Right.
Okay.
It's definitely an issue. But this is one of the most prolific pieces of property of all time, right?
Yeah.
The White House.
Okay.
And now you're having an event here for the birthday,
Yep.
right? And you're going to have everybody all over the world watching this period because it's just at the White House. It's not just because it's UFC. I mean, UFC is already big to begin with. But this is going to help out UFC. This is going to help out America as well because everybody's going to come together and watch this situation.
It's going to be a pay-per-view. It's got to be.
I'm sure it will definitely be a paid thing.
So I understand it helps UFC. I mean, they'll sell the thing out if there is a sellout on pay-per-view. I don't know how that works. But I don't know how that helps America.
But I will say, too, kudos to Dana White for making a situation like this happen.
Yeah.
as you got.
Well, we don't know if it happens yet.
Well, if it does,
the possibility of it.
Like somebody like okay, we look at the big guys like Roger Goodell and not David Stern, but
Howard Stern?
no, who's the new guy for the NBA? The commissioner.
Cooper Flag?
No, the commissioner. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Not David Stern.
Cooper Flag? Who is
Anyways, the commissioner of the
He's
NBA.
the first. He's the draft, the Duke guy.
Adam Silver. There you go. So
That guy's terrible.
right. So you got these two other guys though, right? These big organizations, and really, truthfully, UFC is smaller than these two other organizations, right? I would think so.
Okay, you think UFC is smaller than basketball, but what's the other organization?
NFL.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I would say they're smaller.
It's smaller than.
My little bit of knowledge from sports, I would say UFC is smaller than football and basketball.
It's definitely smaller than both of those.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Sure.
So kudos to this guy for making it happen. I mean, why didn't the other guys try this?
Yeah, like the NBA Finals.
Well, have they
on the White
donated
House.
money and supported Trump?
Well,
I'm sure somebody did.
I don't know. Just kind of looking at it from a bird's eye view. Yeah, I think that this is pretty cool. I think it's interesting. I think it's fun and exciting. I'd love to see Conor McGregor be part of it because he's definitely sells the most tickets for sure.
Yeah.
There's a stadium in Washington somewhere, I would imagine, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't they just have it there?
No,
and make it part of
where's the fun
celebration?
in that?
I think the only thing could have been better is Connor versus Sugar Shane.
Sugar Sean,
Sugar Shane.
he's done.
Oh,
He
Well,
lost.
they
He
bring
lost
him
this
back.
guy twice. He's
Well, Connor snapped his ankle or something. Has he fought since then?
no, but
or maybe bring back like Ken Shamrock.
and
Everybody's
I
gonna be
think
yelling, "Sweep the
I
leg,
think him
Johnny,
and
sweep
Sugar
the
in
leg."
two different weight classes too. But
Everybody yells, "Sweep the leg, Johnny! Sweep the leg!"
I think it'll be good.
Palmer, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm kind of excited about it. I think it'd be fun to see. I don't care who's in the office.
Yeah.
It means nothing to me. Like, make a spectacle.
Well, I don't care who's in the office.
No, I mean, like,
I think they're making a spectacle of the White House.
now I think that's. I don't see the issue with that. I think that that's fine. Now, like the cologne and all this other crap, I'm like, all right, dude. Like, give it a rest.
They have another cool situation where they do a location sporting event. I don't know if you guys have ever watched the basketball game that gets played on the ship, on a Navy ship.
What?
Yeah, they play. It's usually college, and they play a game on a aircraft carrier. They had to lay down a wood floor and everything because those things are all movable.
Right.
So they lay down the wood floor and everything, and then all the people in they go out to sea,
Yeah.
and all the people on the ship get to watch the game.
That's pretty cool.
So you never saw a game though.
No.
Yeah, you never saw him. You didn't get on the boats.
Do they still do that, or was that a one-time
No,
thing?
they still do that.
How do they keep the ball from going off the edge of the boat?
No, they don't. They just have extras.
Oh, so it is.
Yeah,
I'm
if
sure there's method.
it rolls off, they
You,
just
you
get
don't
more.
really try to get it back in bounds at that point.
No, it's like out of bounds. All right,
10 points out of bounds.
we need another ball.
The ball on forward because he went over after the ball.
I mean, like the aircraft carrier is huge.
Oh,
yeah,
I
that's-
understand that.
So I don't think
But balls bounce.
sure
It could happen.
it could happen.
It's possible.
Yeah. If the ball goes overboard, would you jump and save it?
No,
No, definitely not.
it's just a basketball.
That's where you draw the line.
At basketballs.
Other people's kids and basketballs.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. That is a callback, folks, to last week's show.
Yeah, no, I'm for it. I think it'd be cool. And to answer your question, if it was WWE, I think that'd be cool too.
Oh, it'd be better.
Why would that not be okay?
I don't know. I just don't think that's a thing you should do at the White House.
WWE?
Well, WWE is all scripted, so I mean, why don't they just at that point why don't they just do concerts and plays at the White House?
Wait,
If there was a big enough track sequence, could you do like a pay-per-view of a...
Sure, they do pay-per-view concerts.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, they have, like
the
Taylor
Beatles,
Swift.
they get whoever's left in the Beatles to come back, and then they do a Beatles reunion on the lawn of the White House.
Okay.
Obviously, you like the Beatles.
No, it's just the first group I thought of because he mentioned the Beatles.
I think that'd be
last week.
fine. For celebration, the 250th year.
Yeah.
Look, you got to do some crazy stuff, man. You got to mix it up. Let's go.
Man, a WWE pay-per-view at the White
Yeah,
House.
yeah.
The Rock
you know
versus
what?
Stone Cold.
Here's the thing.
They're both
I'll
out.
tell you what. Intertwine the two. Title championship for UFC, right?
Right.
Yes.
And then like have Roman Reigns come out and hit him with a steel chair or something.
Oh, yes.
Like as they're fighting. Like, oh my God. Like
Well, they have Trump come hit with a steel chair.
there you go. Well, he's the president. Let's not get crazy.
And then John Cena comes out because he's America.
Yeah.
I tried watching that movie for a third time.
Head of state.
Yep, can't get through it.
You know what's funny is I punched it on last night, passed out.
Yep, I fall asleep 3
The volume.
times that I know.
I don't understand what happens with the volume because like the volume's low when they talk, so I have to turn it up, and then they have like these action sequences. I'm like, oh shit! And then
I've had other movies like that.
it's so frustrating.
Well, you might have so they have sound settings. Is it your sound come through your TV or sound bar?
Soundbar.
So like on my sound bar, it has a smart setting.
Yeah.
Where it does that. It will go lower for voices, and then when the action goes. So you have to change it to standard.